in Qatar. As you can see, we're just debriefing about shoes at the minute, but we have Alex Albon, Oscar Piastri, Esteban Ocon, George Russell, and Liam Lawson. Very warm welcome to you all. Alex, let's start with you. So you didn't race here a couple of years ago. So first impressions of the circuit, please.
I haven't done my track walk yet, but I was going to do it at 2 p.m. and then thought better of it due to the outrageous heat. So I'm going to delay the track walk. But it looks amazing. I drove it on the simulator. A lot of fun. I'm interested to see. I don't know if anyone else here has walked it yet, but if the curbs and everything will be interesting, because the track limits might be a thing, I reckon, around here.
Mm-hmm. And in terms of car performance, where do you see Williams here?
I would like to say scraping through Q2 and then hoping for a good lap into Q3. Why is that funny? Oh, scraping through Q1, sorry. Yes. Is that what I said?
Oh, yeah. Q2 you said.
Okay,
scraping through Q2, but you meant Q1.
Scraping through Q1.
Which session?
Okay.
Which session, Alex?
I reckon my first lap will be okay, but not great, and then second
right.
set I'll be okay.
Good. Well, I'm glad we clarified that. Now, look, what is the mindset, Alex, coming here? Because the last couple of races have been tricky for you.
It has been. I think Singapore, it was quite a tricky track for us always, and I think the temperature didn't help. Suzuka, likewise. I think more than anything, it was the track. The last two races have been quite hot and overheating the tires. So I think we're going to be really good this weekend because it's quite cool, quite cool around here. But it will be okay. As a track, it actually does suit our car. What is interesting is the wind around here. It's a very strong tailwind through most of the corners, and that is not that fun.
Well, Williams is in the recent past have been very wind sensitive. Is it the same with this one?
Yeah.
Okay. A couple more questions from me, if I could. First up, there's increasing speculation as to who your teammate is going to be in 2024. Do you think Logan Sargent deserves a second season in Formula One? Have you seen enough?
I'm not the one to decide, but no, I know Logan pretty well. I can see his performance. I do think he doesn't get the credit that he deserves. There is a lot of speed and talent within Logan. I think it's just been a little bit offset with a couple of mistakes that he's had. But in all seriousness, I do think he's, yeah, I mean, I'm not the one to say it, but I get on very well with him, and I think he just needs a bit more time and confidence, and he'll get up there.
And final one from me. We've seen a few collisions between drivers in recent races, and you have said that 5-second penalties aren't teaching the drivers anything, and I'm quoting you when I say that.
Strong words.
What do you mean by that, and what is the solution?
That was obviously right after I had a crash, but I think the main thing about it is, it's not, to be honest with you, thinking back on my words, it's not so much about teaching drivers, it's more the fact that the car that's quicker tends to be able to get away with these incidences quite often position free. But what I mean by that is, for example, if I take my Monza race, I was holding off Lando the whole race, but if he just cut the chicane for one of them laps and overtook me and then pulled away, he would have got a 5-second penalty, but would have pulled away and had nothing done to him. Likewise, if, for example, with Checo in Singapore, he can take that risk because there's a very good chance he can pull that 5 seconds away from me. So it definitely puts drivers in a position where the car behind can be a bit more aggressive than the car in front, as in, if I defend and I do a mistake and I lose and I get a 5-second penalty, quite often, more than not, I'm going to lose 2 or 3 positions because I'm holding up a train. And so there's a bit of a... what's so funny? Am I ranting? So that's it.
Okay, all right. And is there a solution? Is there a short solution that you can tell us about now?
Disqualification, yes. I do know as drivers we want consistency, but there is a genuine feeling that it is very hard to be consistent in these positions, and I understand and I do sympathise with the FIA that it's not that easy to do. What would you do, George? So I don't have an answer, but I think there is. Well, I mean, if you gave me a bit more time and a bit more time to talk, I would come up with an answer.
All right, Alex, thank you for your time.